Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Deus Ex. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today. Let's see if this is the no new message, it's fine. Because we got rid of, I don't actually remember his name. Yeah, he fought us for a bunch. Ooh, we got a bunch of skill points over there as well. That's kind of good. Yeah, this is the super central computer of the Templar Knights. And they're floating across, as you do. Let's have a chat with this, or not have a chat, that's not what we do with computers, sort of. I mean, yeah, so we can upload all the things. Let's go into the email. Yeah, let's just upload. And that does it. Primary goal achieved. We have more goals, though. Make contact with the Illuminati in Paris, where the former Illuminati leader, Morgan Everett, is rumored to be hiding. Also need to recover the gold of the Illuminati, or not the Illuminati, the Templar. Oh, hi!
We did certainly teach you how to fight, didn't we?
You're worried, Simons. We almost have a cure.
You have nothing. Even if Everett succeeds, you can't synthesize enough vaccine to stop an epidemic. You need a universal constructor, and don't think Page Industries is going to leave one lying around for you to use. Not after you blew up the one in Hong Kong.
I was never properly trained in its operation.
Laugh it up, Denton. Next time we won't use an old box of bolts like Gunter. The only reason I let him go to Paris is that I was sick of his moaning about Navarra and constant requests for a tune-up.
You sent him because you knew he would fight to the death.
He was the last of the mechs. Next time you will face someone of your own abilities.
He was pretty powerful. I don't want to face anybody like him, let alone better. The last of the mechs there being the ones with the augmentations that can be seen, of course. Did you see that camera angle from the bottom? Why? Hi.
I'm getting what I need. Good work. I will now consent to meet you in person. Go to the metro station nearby and await my instructions.
Well, we have the robot outside. We have that camera over there. We also have this, and I don't think I went up. Let's go up. I really don't know how to... Whoa. Oh, yeah, right. This super secret area that connects to the ceiling with all the pigeons. Ooh. Oh, look at that. You can sort of cheese... Ah! I fell. Not ideal. Really not ideal. Now I need to go to the metro station. I know where it is. Huh. Super not ideal. Oh, my legs. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay. I wonder if it's something down here. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it were. This is a little bit... We did have that other... Put that away. Oh, did I break the candelabra? I did. Good. Yeah, because this looks very suspicious, but we've been on the other side. We sort of know what it is. Okay, well, let's go to the metro, because I can't figure that out. Let's also save. We have a save from the beginning of the episode. But, oh. Are they new here? I need to bring them down. But of course, this is tremendously dangerous for me to do that. I should be invisible right now. Okay. I think I'll be okay.
Aim for the head.
No, don't aim!
That's him. Sounding the alarm.
I did hit him. These are mechs.
Let's finish him off.
These are the mechs that they promised. I mean, I would imagine. Not mechs, the opposite of that. Okay.
He's gone, not our problem.
He's an elite, an MJ-12 elite. I don't have many healing kits, which is a bit of an issue. Nope, that's not what I want to do.
Forget it, he's gone. He's still in the area.
This is very dangerous. They can see me sometimes.
Watch yourself, this one's
Wow.
some kind of mech.
I'm not. You're a mech. Okay, I'm also.
You are hearing the voice of a majestic 12 AI.
Oh.
No need to be alarmed. For now, I can protect you from Deus Ex.
Objective 6. He could be anywhere.
I am not dead,
Stanton, remember the briefing. We've got a perimeter breach. He hasn't gone far.
and I don't know how I'm not dead. But we got a pretty huge reveal just then.
Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
Okay. So I need to go to
He's
the
gone,
metro
not
station
our
and wait
problem.
for other instructions. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm waiting for, what I wanted to do is use this. I think it'll be okay. I don't know how to get upstairs, though. Use rather than equip.
Your systems were very cooperative. Until complete.
You were just a prototype, Denton. A prototype for me.
So that you could have all my Augs? Is that it? Man, that's not very ambitious. I can go up. Okay. Somehow. Nope, can't go up. Nope, can. Okay. Okay, we made it. What? Oh, right. Energy. I have plenty. Okay. So now we have a couple of things that we can use to get past these guys. Well, we have two things. Force and, sneak. Invisibility.
My associate, Toby Atanwe, will meet you below.
This was completely closed the first time I was here, I think. Okay, so now we have another goal over here. Toby Atanwe, Everett's associate in the metro station. Was it completely closed? Let's find out. Let's remember, basically, because we found out already. I just forget. No, it was not. It's this area. Right, okay. So maybe put your terrible weapons of murder away. Not murder, it's all pacifist. And then we went in there and got all that. Hello.
Keep going. Atanwe is in the tube below.
Well, Below. Are you Atanwe?
What do you want to buy?
No, you're Joseph. Nothing.
No thanks.
Water, though. Probably drank it all. I didn't drink it? This is incredible. Do I have food around here or something? Nope, out of water. And don't think we're in the right place. Yeah. So it's either that, because this was closed. No, was this... What? What?
Behave yourself.
I'm not doing anything.
Sir, you are creating a disturbance.
I was right-clicking that wall. That's what I was doing.
The terrorism alert is still active.
Right. Right. Okay. A lot of robots. I need healing robots, dude.
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
They are. It's all fine. So now we're here.
Please be advised to stay at home until morning.
Got a lot of pay phones. Apparently in the future you still have pay phones. Nobody has cell phones. That's really weird, actually. Because this game is not that old.
JC Denton, I will take you to Everett, but you will be forbidden to learn the way yourself.
That will be quite a trick.
You will not be armed in any way.
Do what you must.
Step a little closer.
It's like Agent Smith in here.
See, no inconvenience whatsoever.
Everett must be paranoid.
We all are. The Illuminati is getting a taste of its own medicine.
Has he made any progress on the Grey Death virus?
Your uplink provided the missing encryption key. He has been able to complete the work that Tracer Tong began.
I must see him at once.
He is downstairs in the lab.
Thank you very much. Can I talk to you a little
It
bit more?
could be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure out.
Is that how you use the word serendipitous? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't know what I didn't know that word up until recently. Thought it was a country for the longest time because it sounds like Serengeti. Also, I'm not completely sure Serengeti is a country. It might be like a region or a group of countries, I suppose.
The Illuminati's objective is to govern the world. Do not be deceived.
I'm getting a little bit too many spam calls right now. So I'm exploring things.
You missed dinner, but help yourself to a snack.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Do not to disturb Lucius de Beers.
Was that his name? Did I hear his name before? Okay, eat all the food. You guys don't have healing. Oh, and drink all the wine for sure. Yes. Yes, this is France after all. There's no water in France. There's only wine in dead cats. Dead cats because I step on them. That's the reason the cat died. Oh, also this. After all, there's a little bit of water in the water cooler. I'm not doing this circle motion, by the way. I'm not... Oh. I'm not moving the mouse. Actually, I might have moved the mouse a little bit. Nope. It changed the circling pattern by itself because I moved the mouse and it didn't change the pattern. So there it is. Okay, got a lot of water out of that. We have a bedroom over here with a... Well, it's definitely not widescreen up there. It is the late 1990s after all. We've got a PS20 over here. I don't need that. There's nothing back here. And we have a nano key. What? Well, that's interesting. Let's go into the security systems in here. Hack it up. Turn off cameras. Just in case, I suppose. There's no turrets or anything. Actually, there's another thing. Yeah. That second or third one could be something. Got a data cube over here with a code. I have my notebook over here. Let's see. Oh no, it has stuff from Enderall. It's all fine. So it's 8001. Beth, feel free to visit the Morpheus. Visit with Morpheus while I am away. The code is 8001. I'm sure you'll have many interesting things to discuss, and pay no attention to Lucius. He complains at the slightest provocation.
What are you doing back here?
This is the Beers.
Denton, right?
Yeah. You're alive in that thing?
I am conscious. Tell Everett I am cold. He keeps me so cold.
Who are you? Do you mind if I ask?
The Supreme Enlightened. The leader of the Illuminati.
I thought Everett was a leader.
I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up through the 20th century to the height of their power. I had presidents and premiers eating out of my hand. I am the one. Our decline is the result of my own. All we need is for me to get back on my feet. What did Everett tell you?
Nothing.
I merely await certain technologies. Then I will be restored. Everett has sworn it.
He has an accent from the East Coast, like the Carolinas, something around there. I can't identify accents very well. He sounds very American though. Also, I don't remember seeing this guy. I honestly don't remember. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I honestly don't remember. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Ever coming here before. So let's hack this. See what happens. Shut down biosupport systems. Well, why would I do that? Well, let's talk to Everett first. This is interesting. Okay, we have candy in the bathroom and cigarettes. Is it? Well, it is the 1990s, so yeah. What the game is anyway. Did we get everything here? There's this thing.
You are not a recognized user for this device.
Very American answering machine for France. And then this keeps going downstairs, but I don't want to go downstairs right now. So I'm pretty sure I need to go there, but I don't want to go because I think I missed something back here. I think there was a path. This. Right, so that's what I'm recalling. Just looking at things, don't mind me. So we came from here. I would assume this is the main entrance. Yeah. I mean, we can't go through, so yeah, it must be the main entrance. And then we have that door, which is probably the way back up. And yeah, we're moving. Right. Also, there's that, but we can't do anything up there. Okay, let's find out exactly the nature of that person. And figure out as well if we... Oh, it's a repair bot. Recharge. Thank you. Okay. Quite obviously. A prod charger, I'll take it. I wonder if those are... I wonder if this is going to trigger an alarm. Or if it's even going to... It's not going to break. Yeah. Oh, this might. This looks a little bit less sturdy, but it isn't. Do you have anything up here? No, we do not. Okay. Sounds good to me. It's just a little bit of a charge for the prod. It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of charges. Little kitty. Kitty, what are you doing down here? Oh, look at that. We have fish. Kitty. More fish. Kitty, stay there. That's good. It's safe. Safe for a kitty. That's, what's his name? Jack? Jax?
Good news, huh?
Alex.
Looks like we might pull this thing off.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Tong sent me. He wanted me to help with the decryption.
Looks like Everett has it all figured out.
Listen quickly. Tong doesn't trust the Illuminati. He sent me here to keep an eye on Everett.
I see. How about the triads? Is the truce going to hold?
Last I heard. But I guess we have other things to worry about now, huh? I'll keep you in touch through your info link. I'll try my best to keep you informed.
Yes, do exactly that. Keep me informed.
Indeed.
You won't be hearing from Tong for a while. He had to leave Hong Kong.
Why? The triads?
He said he had some business to take care of. I don't know. He didn't look so good.
Sick?
Either that or something was bothering him. The last thing he said to me, it was something about all the machines in his lab being useless. And then he cut off the connection.
Useless for what?
It was just an outburst. I don't know, but he wants me to wait here for instructions. JC, Tong is serious about Everett. He wants you to be careful.
Well, I am trying to be careful. Got houseplants in there. And we also have a healing machine, which is absolutely crucial right now, because I'm all broken. And also for augmentation, so I can't... Yeah, I can't have any of these. That's what I have over here. Right there. So I can drop it. And be good with it. Let's see what else we have. Toby, I'm afraid I'll be in the lab for quite a while, concentrating on this most interesting new development. If you need to access the security system, this week's code is Pinchon. Pinchon? I don't know what that is. We should be especially wary now with this recent turn of events, I imagine Bobby is feeling the first signs of apprehension, and he tends to overreact when that happens. And if Lucius continues to complain, you may access his life support with the same password at the central computer. Please don't raise his temperature more than a degree, as I don't want him thawing out. Is that really what it is? You can't seriously be claiming that he's frozen. I don't know what to say, really. Okay, I'll just take the soda. Thank you. Okay, I want to see. I'm gonna break all these. Just break all the things. I want to see if this opens. It does not. And there's nothing here for us to do anything with. So, there it is. That's ominous. That's the thing we are going to talk to. Plasma clip. It's good to have. Lockpicks, absolutely. What do I have in this book? Project Morpheus, Notebook 8B. Morpheus has been moody of late. This is Project Morpheus that we're talking to right now, I assume. And I have so far been unable to determine the proximate cause of this change in behavior. This is a problem with n variable systems. At arbitrary levels of sophistication, minute perturbations become unqualifiable. Is personality nothing more than the tidal change in a non-linear system? And if so, what is the moon? What force shapes these tides? Morpheus could tell me if only Morpheus could model its own behavior, but this would require a system orders of magnitude more complex to execute a simulation of its own identity. I may resort to a full battery of input analyses tests to be compared against previous baseline tests, but I find myself strangely reluctant to do so. At this level of development, Morpheus could be cognizant enough to find the experience unpleasant. I do not know why that would occur to me, as it anthropomorphizes what is obviously not human, but what may not so obviously be alive. It's important to point out that the subtext of at least the first paragraph there, saying that it requires a system, to model his personality, it requires a system orders of magnitude more complex to make a simulation. That's true. That's true. You do require, if you want to do a simulation, you need something that can encompass the whole, and he's already pretty big, being an AI, or what I assume he's an AI. But that's not how you treat either AIs or people, for that matter. You can definitely model personalities of AIs, if you're going to call them personalities, of course, with a lot simpler machines. And in fact, that's how deep learning works for the most part. The complex bit is the trial and error sort of iterative process of creating and testing AIs, rather than the test machine itself. And so if you look into machine learning, that is how that works. And also you can just make many of them and try to model it yourself. You can do the hard work yourself, you know that? Anyway, let's have a chat with Morpheus, I assume.
J.C. Denton, 23 years old. No residence, no ancestors, no employer, no...
How do you know who I am?
I must greet each visitor with a complete summary of his file. I'm a prototype for a much larger system.
What else do you know about me?
Everything that can be known.
You all definitely don't know his age, because he's definitely not 23.
Go on. Do you have proof about my ancestors?
Look at him.
You are a planned organism, the offspring of knowledge and imagination,
he's a
rather
cyborg.
than of individuals.
I'm engineered, so what? My brother and I suspected as much while we were growing up.
You are carefully watched by many people. The unplanned organism is a question asked by nature and answered by death. You are another kind of question, with another kind of answer.
Are you programmed to invent riddles?
I am a prototype for a much larger system. The heuristics language developed by Dr. Everett allows me to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge.
But not the lowest. That's interesting.
How about a report on yourself?
I was a prototype for Echelon 4. My instructions are to amuse visitors with information about themselves.
I don't see anything amusing about spying on people.
Human beings feel pleasure when they are watched. I have recorded their smiles as I tell them who they are.
Some people just don't understand the dangers of indiscriminate surveillance.
The need to be observed and understood was once satisfied by God. Now, we can implement the same functionality with data mining algorithms.
You can't implement proper voice actors, but that's the nature of this game. His voice acting is so nasty. It's like... it's not nasty. I mean, it's not even the processing that it goes through, although that doesn't add to it, but the voice actor himself just goes like this, and then talks like this, and then just keeps changing the volume in ways that make it really hard to understand some of what he says.
Electronic surveillance hardly inspires reverence. Perhaps fear and obedience, but not reverence.
God and the gods were apparitions of observation, judgment, and punishment. Other sentiments toward them were secondary.
No one will ever worship a software entity peering at them through a camera.
The human organism always worships.
But that's
First,
interesting.
it was the gods. Then it was fame, the observation and judgment of others. Next, it would be the self-aware systems you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
You underestimate humankind's love of freedom.
The individual desires judgment. Without that desire, the cohesion of groups is impossible. And so is civilization.
What an interesting take that Jensen, or JC anyway, is taking right now. And specifically on the meta level of meta-narrative over the game. It's like you think of a surveillance state, right? Or just surveillance in general. And you think about it in terms of literature. What do you think of? I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people will immediately think of 1984 by Orwell, of course. And how it's like the author. It's weird because I don't know. I think what Jensen said just smacked me as wrong. Not in the sense that, you know, surveillance is bad and all that sort of stuff. Rather, in the sense that people will... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the sentence that sort of set me off. JC said, people will never worship a surveillance state. Have you read 1984? And also, not just reading 1984 as in a theoretical model where believably people would worship a surveillance state. The 1984 and Orwell's work in general, but specifically 1984, is a criticism of society and of well, let's not get into politics. You read the book and you can judge for yourself. But it is a criticism of the systems that are in place. So you can extrapolate a lot from there. Of course, that is, you know, 1984 is extrapolation a lot, and of course influenced by the political attitudes of Orwell. But it's still the premise is still there. It's like, I don't know. It's like the opposite. Like the story JC was just telling as a character, telling us, is the opposite of 1984. I don't know what to say about that. And especially for him to focus on freedom, which is a neat... Well, that probably tells us... I don't know what to say about this. It probably is more telling than anything else that he focuses on the love of freedom. Remember how I said before that this game sometimes sometimes he doesn't... I don't know from what perspective... And it's a good thing that I don't know from what perspective it's taking on the whole conspiracy theories and all that. It's, of course, you know, this game is all about resolving the conspiracy theories, of course. I mean, you talk about the Templars and the Illuminati and all that sort of stuff, right? But remember how I said that sometimes, I don't know if it's giving us sort of an anarchistic perspective, or and other times sort of giving us a libertarian perspective at the same time, or not at the same time, but it's sort of conflicting. Well, labels, of course, are, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be one thing or the other. So, you know, it doesn't matter working with labels, but it does allow us to to inform ourselves regarding the subtext of the game, I suppose. Let's learn a little bit more about Morpheus over here.
The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning.
Huh. Let me just comment on that last sentence right there. It's wrong of us to think of civilization as a means to an end. What he says right there. Can I turn on the lights? Oh, no, I can turn off the door. It's wrong of us to think of civilization as a means to an end. Civilization isn't a means or an end. It's rather the way we understand ourselves as humans and our history in specific. Because it's just a completely abstract thing. We don't create a civilization. We see a civilization. We look at us, humans, and we see a civilization, or many, or whatever. That is what it is. So to say that we created civilization is rather talking about something so hazy that can't even be defined easily. Like, I just said a civilization or many civilizations. I can't even come up with a definition of what you'd be saying, or you'd be referring to when you say civilization. So it's like the AI, at the very least, was programmed to think in such objective terms regarding what is a completely historical consequence rather than an origin. Huh. But then again, taking it seriously, and just to end the episode because we're out of time, but then again, taking it seriously, the AI saying that might tell us about what the Illuminati are. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Deus Ex. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye. Hiccups. Always hiccups.